Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of when you mentioned that. Yep. It could be. But yeah, that's what like 90% of what we talk about is just fucking shower thought type shit. Yeah. This is why we call it the 3 a.m. thoughts. This is the better term. 3 a.m. high. I see, I see. This is my drawing of quantum physics and waves. It's pretty. Oh, this is me flaming myself. Ignore this. See, look, but here's the conundrum. Here's the conundrum, right? Is the wave what? No, I'm gonna draw it, so you can come to your own interpretation by this. Just ELI5, yeah. All right. So is this wave? Because like there's a thing called a quant. Like these particles or these electrons, they can't exist. That's just a fucking that's just a word. It doesn't really matter what it means. It just is. All right, all right, all right, all right. So all right, look, this space right here, electrons or whatever, they can't exist there. Oh, you don't? Can you see the line I'm drawing? Yeah, yeah. In this gap, electrons can't exist. They can only exist on these circles. What is what? This is an atom. This is an atom. All right. Well, I'm just telling you. All right. Electrons can't exist in here, right? So what? Well, I'm explaining it. I'm explaining it. So okay. All right. Let's start from the beginning. In here, you have your thing. I forget what the center. The nucleus. Yes, the nucleus. There you go. You know it's good. All right. So no, no, not the mitochondria. All right, but essentially it is. Do you remember the model where it's like in like physics or whatever, or not physics? It was chemistry. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, okay. Here's my point. These these balls, we're just gonna call them balls here. They can only exist on these rings, right? They cannot exist in the middle of them. Wait, what do you mean that's not true? Yeah, yeah, yeah. When they go from here to here, though, that's the quantum leap. That's what I'm saying. Like they like teleport fucking over here. They don't like move. They literally just like teleport or some shit. You would teleport, yeah. I was thinking about that earlier when I found this about. All right, well you understand enough for this to make sense to you then. At least my question. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Essentially, the, okay. So these rotate around here, right? The balls rotate along this. Okay. So like, if you observe it, it works. Okay. So you like rotate. It makes a wave pattern. You rotate like that, and then you go back around, and then so you go down. So that makes a wave, right? But like, you know, oh man. All right. Well, okay, okay. You have to imagine this as like imagine the wheel as an eye. So like when it goes like okay, so it going up like this to like looking at it from this way would be this. and then it coming back around would be like that. Whoosh whoosh. All right. Well, okay. That's the first thing. The second thing is, oh no. Well, see, here's the problem. I'm a little confused on that myself, which is kind of why I'm asking this question. Yeah. Okay. But if you can imagine this as like a 2D thing, and this is like if yeah, okay, so like I figured out how to explain it. All right, so this circle right here, if you are going if you're looking at it from like the front of it where it's just a straight line, the atom going around, yeah, from the side. The atom going up and down just creates a straight line. But then if this is moving, if the entire thing is moving, that's it like stretches out. So it makes a wave. Yeah, all right. But the second thing is because every time I see the quantum leap thing, oh, every time I see the quantum leap thing, that's where they're like, here, I'll show you the video. Uh, well, I'll try to because I can't find where I was looking for. The like when it demonstrates the like quantum leap thing, that transfer they draw a wave as if the wave is coming from the quantum rather than the actual motion itself. So like, is it one or the other, or is it like they both do waves? Like that's what has me. You know the quantum leap thing where the electron teleports. Yeah, every time I've seen that brought up, they draw a wave as if the quantum leap also creates a wave. But I don't know how that would work. Like, how does that create a wave? Because if it's just going point to point, how's there a wave here? Unless they just happen to be for some reason drawing a wave there. Like I don't know. Oh, okay. So I actually didn't explain enough then. The reason why it cannot exist in between here, so it like can't shoot out because there's like this gap is basically these gaps are like the smallest unit of uh I forget the word that they used. It's like it's basically the smallest unit possible for whatever. Quant. Is it a quant? No, not a quanta. What is a quanta? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty sure this is called a quantum. I just looked it up. I think this gap is like because energy like the smallest amount of energy that can exist is from here to here. Like there's no like in between. So this is like the smallest building block of energy you can have. These are the levels. So that like each quanta. So like it literally cannot exist in between these. Yeah, like if you imagine building a house, like this is the smallest. Yeah. It can own. This is the smallest amount it can exist in is like this block. So then if you build the next block, that's like your next. Yeah. Oh damn, Dan joined. What do you mean it's still not touching? Yeah. No, this is just me like doing the building block example. Each ring doesn't touch each other. Oh, yeah. This is 4 a.m. 4:30 a.m. physics or something plus or part two. I don't know. I just saw what some scientist said. Let me look it up. Look it up. Might be. Why can't you cut quant? Oh shit! Yo, or Daniel. Here's something else you need to know. Here's another piece of the puzzle that I didn't mention because you didn't watch the aquarium thing. There's another piece to this puzzle, right? This bit about not being able to cut it off, you can't imagine it as a physical thing. You know like temperature, like energy level type shit. All right. We're gonna have to bust into a new frame real quick. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the universe, and this is. Oh my god. Is Elijah here watching this? He's gonna get like PTSD flashbacks. What'd you say? All right, whatever. You know what? You're being mean. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning. This is the universe, and it's full of energy. Okay. Well, actually, wait. This doesn't work anymore because we've learned this is not true. So back it up a second. Oops, hold on. Back it up a second. All right, here's what you need to know. Here's what you need to understand. No. You're gonna have to. Where was I doing again? Oh yeah. Okay, so energy. All right, look. All right. So this is the universe, and energy exists in the universe. You know how energy exists? Oh, well, I'm not saying like how. I'm just saying like you know that it exists. All right. So energy exists, right? And keep in mind that this gap is this is energy, right? Like this is the smallest block of energy you can have, okay? And the reason, wait a second. Uh-oh, breakthrough, you're right. Combining these two theories only accounts for this gap. It doesn't necessarily mean that there couldn't be, unless there's just something I'm missing. But hold on, let me explain. All right, so say this is like the energy level at one spot, and this is like every spot has an amount of energy in it. There's like no spot that doesn't have energy, right? And so the universe keeps expanding, and to like accommodate the new spaces that form, it like energy goes from here to there. You know what I mean? And so here's the thing. Eventually, as the universe grows, the uh the energy distribution, eventually it gets to the point where you have the smallest amount. Oh fuck. The smallest amount of energy you can have right there. Yes. Yes. But it cannot go any lower because the energy required to take out the energy to make it zero makes it not be able to go to zero. So that's like the paradox. All right. Well, what do you mean? Please rewind. What do we need? All right. So to remove energy from something, it requires energy, right? Do what? Like to remove energy from something require what? Uh. All right. So well, you know that, I guess. Removing energy requires energy. Ah, this is All right. I can't give you like an actual example, but all right. Well, no. It's not like a one for one trade off exactly. Like it uses less energy than it gets from. How do I? Oh man, this is confusing as fuck now. What Yeah, dude. Physics and philosophy has been the wave lately, and by physics I mean like two one day ago, not even 12 hours. Bro, what we were looking at? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Why does it take? Why does it take energy to remove energy? Oh, well, I don't. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. It's confusing, but like, let's just. Yeah, 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 yeah. So the point is that you can only break it down so much. But the problem is when tying it into here, that only accounts for this initial bit because there's nothing like. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right. So you know, well, this is where we have to start for the this. So you know how like it breaks down into like the smallest point it can get. What did we call this yesterday, Elijah? We called it like or I called it PAS energy, pre-absolute zero energy. PAS energy, yeah. Yeah, there is. There is. That's essentially what it is. Once it stretches to the point where everything is broken down to the point it like the absolute zero point it can go to, or the PAS energy point, and it like has no more energy to keep expanding, multiple things could happen. One is that I don't know, physics breaks and everything freezes because it like does hit. I don't know. Well, everything freezes before that point actually. But yeah, what's up? No, high energies vibrate faster, but it's still energy. Yeah, but essentially the like when me and Elijah looked it up yesterday, heat death and the big freeze or whatever was like the same thing, but it's essentially like the universe to get to like the highest point it can get, it like breaks everything down to like pre-absolute zero, and in doing so, the entire universe is like nothing but just cold, pretty much. But not that cold's an actual thing. It's just like the absence of heat or energy or whatever. But you get what I'm saying. What'd you say? Yeah, something like that. Energy. More energy makes it vibrate faster, less makes it go slower. And that's how heat is like made, so to speak, is faster movement. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a mystery. All right. Anyway, the whole universe thing is a completely like that doesn't really matter for this though. But the point is like you can only go down. You can't hit zero energy, right? Like you can only have this like discrete amount of it. You know what I mean? So this. Oh my God! Wait, no, this does make sense now. Okay, okay, okay. So if you don't try hard enough, okay. Let me get it to you this way. This dot is like the smallest amount of energy you can have, right? Yes. Oh my God. Hold on. Yes, you literally cannot go below this because of the energy required to like to make it go down makes it go stay where it is. You know what I'm saying? So here. Well, I don't think it's exactly like that. It's just like say you need like that amount of energy to take energy. Well, I would assume less. No, fuck. It has to be two from somewhere because it has to be equal. But like, I guess I don't know, dude. This is complicated. I don't know. But this is that part's not entirely important for what I'm getting at here. All we need to know for now is that the point is this is the smallest amount of energy you can have. All right. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Maybe what you were saying is relevant, but in like kind of a weird way. All right. So here's my thing. This is the smallest amount of energy. I don't know. You just can't. Well, I'll show you this. Why can't absolute? This is the line right here. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's essentially absolute zero is impossible to reach. The reason it has to do, or the yeah, okay. Temperature is energy. Like heat is energy. Like energy causes heat or whatever the fuck. But a state of absolute zero. What do you mean? Kind of, but in addition to that, the like work required to pull it out is it like adds energy back. It's not just the fact that it would require so much. The reason it requires so much is because trying to remove it adds energy or something like that. But that's not that. Yeah, fuck. You got me distracted here. Well, yeah. But yeah. All right. So it's good to know. It's good to know. But like to what I'm saying, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying for this like specific example. All right. Well, okay. This little block right here, right? This is again. This is the small. You know, let me use a pencil instead. Boop. All right. Well, hold on. Hold on. Okay. This is the smallest block of energy you can have, right? And so this is basically like the blocks of levels. So this is a block. So you cannot exist in between, you can only exist here, right? Yeah. Okay, now the problem I was having is that that only applied to here because this is the smallest amount you can have, but then can't you like a bar, you can keep filling it like this, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, you do got to think about it like building blocks. It's okay. Yeah, here's what I was saying. Here's why I was confused is because if you picture it like like a bar of energy that like grows and shrinks and this is just the smallest point the bar can reach, then the only gap that should actually matter is this one because these rings out here could be anywhere. This is the only one where it couldn't exist. But my like building block analogy actually works because it's essentially two. All right, let's use numbers here instead of a drawing then. All right, so say what the fuck? Oh, all right. Say, what the fuck? It is. It is. All right. All right. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that spec is 1, right? Just say 1 is like the fiction. It's the number we're gonna assign to the smallest block. But the thing is that if you imagine it like a bar, then theoretically zero repeating, that should be able to exist, and that would mean that the ring here can exist anywhere, like the actual like gap is irrelevant. Well, that's where the problem was that I was running into. But it can't be like that. But and so here's the thing. Well, I was leading you down where my confusion was so that I can explain. All right, so and here, okay, so here's the thing though. You can't think about it like this. Every addition you can only add in increments of one, right? In the same way that if I draw here, I can't add like I can only add pixel at a time. You know what I mean? Like one whole bit. It essentially works the same way. Well, not just one or more. Every increment has to be. It can only. Yeah, it can only like, just assume like if the number was two that we were assigning the lowest amount, it can only go up in increments of two. A multiple of Schmingel, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we basically we've come to the conclusion that this is indeed correct in our own way. We've determined this is factual. No, no, no. This is Bauer something. He was like he's like Einstein time frame. I don't, this stuff is just interesting, but like this is where my okay. So let me go down the rabbit hole that I was at. My first like thing about energy was that if oh fuck oh no magic we can talk about that in a bit. Here's my the conundrum I was at because if energy I was thinking of energy like particles. So like I was like all right if that's where the beginning of the last video started was like you have this area and this is energy then and that's like the entire universe but then the universe grows out here, wouldn't the same amount of energy have to exist, which means there are gaps in energy and thus an absence of energy? But then I realized the problem is that like energy is more like various like levels in each place, and so that kind of I don't know, it's just like a huge like rabbit hole type of shit. But the point is that energy are they're basically like little bricks, and so you add brick and brick and brick, but it can only exist like that. Well, no, but like the like this is a block of the energy. It can only exist here, like it can't exist in between. Dude, I am like fucking amateur squared hours right now, dude. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just fucking taking the piss. Oh no. I don't get it, but um damn, you got me. All right. Well, anyway. So well, I feel like you're kind of caught up to speed now, at least with where I'm at the moment. Yeah, you have to write your theses. Well, I don't even think Dan knew what was going to happen when he joined. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If magic exists, it's literally just a form of like physics and stuff. Like magic is just unexplained physics, pretty much. Science, yeah, sorry. That's the better term, probably. Yeah, I feel you. Wait, what? All right, hold on. I have to understand here what you mean. Do you mean, yeah, like he throws it and holds onto it and it like carries him? Are you saying, so you're saying like that? Oh, I thought you meant like somebody like, I get what you're saying. All right. I mean, technically, yeah, if it had enough force, you would fly with it. Yeah, like it would have to be shot out of something. Or the object itself would have to be propelled in like some way that could actually. That's pretty much what a plane is. A plane propels itself and you hang along. Oh, you mean like literally the throwing it aspect? Oh. No, I doubt it. I mean, I guess in theory, yeah, but like it would never be like